Hey, Karen here. On my loan estimate series, I am on page 2. So wanted to start walking through. This is the details of all the closing costs in the transaction. So I'm going to start with top left-hand corner, the A, origination charges. So if you were paying a point to buy down the interest rate, that would be listed here in this example. There's no points. We have a processing of 625 and an underwriting fee of 620. So that's 1245. Then section B is services you cannot shop for. As a consumer, the lender orders the appraisal. We have credit report, flood cert, and tax service fees. So that adds up to 570. Then services you can shop for, section C. So title insurance. Title in the state of Illinois, where I do a majority of my originations, is ordered by the seller's attorney. So you want to make sure you're getting clean and clear title when you buy your house. You want to know, let's say the sellers put up a fence, they didn't pay the fence contractor, that contractor can put a lien on the property. So it's quite important to have clean and clear title when you're buying. So there's kind of a big different breakdown of costs. There's chain of title, CPL fee, endorsements, policy fees. The settlement or closing fee is typically you close at the title company or attorney's office, and then a wire transfer fee. So um, that's typically title in a nutshell. Then add that all up, comes to 4223 on the left-hand column. Now I'm going to go to top right, section E, recording fees. Your mortgage is recorded with the county. So that's an approximate 134 depending on the county that you live in. And then prepaid, section F. So you always have to get homeowners insurance. The insurance companies require 1 full year paid up front. So in this example, I'm assuming 1200. So the title company will pay the insurance agent at closing. Then prepaid interest. So in this example, we're collecting 14 days, which is $466. So I'm going to assume we're closing mid-May. So let's just call it May 16th. So we start paying interest from the 16th through the 30th. That's 14 days of interest. You'd skip a payment in June. Your first payment is due July 1. Then section G is the initial escrow payments at closing. So that we have funds in your escrow account, we're going to collect 4 months at the time of closing, and then 7 months of real estate taxes, which is totals about 4416. And in a minute, I'm going to show you about the tax credit from the seller. Then you also have an attorney fee, and usually it's about $500, give or take. So that number is there. So the addition of the right-hand column is the 6716. Then total closing costs is the 10,939. So remember, I told you not to be worried about that number. So calculating cash to close in the bottom right-hand corner, we have total closing costs 10,939 plus your down payment of 30,000 minus, let's assume you paid 3,000 in earnest money when you wrote your contract. So that money is subtracted from cash needed at closing because you've already paid that. And then adjustments and other credits here of 6620. So taxes are paid a year behind in the collar counties. So this is assuming 11 months of taxes are coming from the seller, which would be second installment of 2021 plus 5 months of 2022 taxes in this example. So 11 months are coming from the seller and we're collecting 7. So the seller kind of, in a way, funds that escrow account for you. So total estimated cash to close is that 31,319. So it really is not much more than your down payment plus, of course, you already paid the earnest money. So here is page 2 of the loan estimate. Have a great day.